and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the New Orleans Pelicans, here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. Now you look at Tucker, there have been times where he's shown his potential. As of now, he isn't in the conversation for the award.
And time has probably run out for him to put any kind of a serious charge up that list.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And he may move up a spot or two, but he will not crack the top 10. He's had a little trouble, I think, with the physicality of NBA basketball.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards.
Here we go.
They've got Jalen Johnson. Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's George in at the 3. And for New Orleans, they've got King. Scotty Barnes is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Claxton in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now, here's Thybulle. After the miss from Trae Young. Pass to Barnes. Young against King. Here's Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Barnes. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with the head coach for New Orleans. The developing game of Trae Young is something that coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Here's Young, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Young outside. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Thybulle. One-on-one here. Here's Dort. And the 3 off target. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Sarr. Outside, George. Johnson sets the screen for George. 6 to shoot. Now Sarr. Claxton covering. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Dort. 8 points his last outing, to the wing on the left. Thybulle on the wing. Off target from outside. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young looking around. Tries the spin move. The 19-foot shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to Barnes. Here's the screen. Now Thybulle. King left side. Makes it off the glass. King's got his second basket.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sarr in the post. Claxton's there. Sarr gets the bucket.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here's Johnson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Young with no one around. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Now, here is George. Still yet to score. Johnson surveying the floor. Washington needs to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Young.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's King. He has 6. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Here's George. Good D by Barnes.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And yes, it's good. King's got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Johnson outside. George passes to Young. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Wizards making a switch here. Fears is checked in. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Flanders. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Young with the ball. To the paint, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Los Angeles. Young dishes to Johnson. Now, Fears. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Flanders. Nothing on the board. Here's King. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wizards leading by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. The shot, no good. King, the pass to Flanders. To the inside. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's just nice work in the two-man game. You see the versatility of Scotty Barnes.
And so it's Washington with it, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And Claxton throws it down.
This is an area of development for Nick Claxton. The willingness and the ability to absorb and still finish. Really good job.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for Washington. Now, here is Young. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota. Johnson in the corner. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at New Orleans, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And I think for New Orleans, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Song. Again, New Orleans turns it over. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Take a look at Slim, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Carlton Carrington's checked in for Washington. It's good from long range. Young's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Marks. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Lock at 6. Here's King. And easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington with the triple.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Marks. No scoring in this one.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Missi, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Others checked in.
Number 3, Julian Strauber.
Here's Carrington. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. White, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Pass to Fear. Here's Strother. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Marks. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Missi. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. New Orleans has gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Fear. And slam dunk by Fear.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Wizards up 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the quarter? Here's George. It's good. This game is all even.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to King. Here's Flanders. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the three-point shot. Flanders has got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's George. Young from outside. King with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Young. He's got 13. 5 to shoot. And here's George for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the paint, here's Young. Shoots over King. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people gotta say. I know what I do. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to George. Johnson outside. They need this one. Good D by Barnes. New Orleans leading by 7. King outside. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Wizards, Alexander Song. He's checked in for Yves Missi. And it's Johnson in for Fears. Young against King. Young left side. Just 4 to shoot. And here's George for 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. King, the pass to Flanders. Claxton a screen on Johnson. Inside. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 6 points.
Well, this is the space that Claxton wants to attack from. If he's in the paint close to the hoop, look out.
Here's Johnson. Young from outside. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's King. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Grab a screen on Young. Pass to Claxton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Claxton's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Young, right side. Johnson, the pass to Sarr. Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. And again, Washington with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Young against King. Pass to Webb. Back to King. They set the screen. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 4. Young outside. Here's Sarr. George passes to Young. Pelicans pull it in. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall, just like your analysis, Kenny.
Woo-hoo.
Just kidding, my buddy. You're the best, or at least top 30.
Top 30?
That's saying
Top
something.
30?
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know it. A poet.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Matisse Thybulle. King is out there with Lou George. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Barnes in the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Claxton, a screen on Johnson. Barnes can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 6. Johnson outside. Sarr finds Young. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. King, the pass to Dort. Back to King. Pass to Thybulle. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Dort gets it to go. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Both free throws good from Song.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pelicans leading by 7. Now here's King. He's got 22. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young outside. Johnson outside. George looking around. Young outside. Shoots over King. Young's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's King. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Young. For the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. King's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low, deflects the pass. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
New Orleans leading by 7. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. King with it. Now defended by Song. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
White is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Now the fast break. King with the ball. Wright the pass to King. Here's Wright, covered by Johnson. In transition, here come the Wizards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, great finish by Johnson, a chance to add another.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pelicans leading by 6. King, the pass to Dort. Back to King. And here we can check out the story for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So he gets them both. And so Young will bring it up for Washington. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Wright's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Barnes, right side, from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Barnes has got 7 points.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Young finds Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Johnson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Dort. King against Young. King, the pass to Barnes. New Orleans moving the ball around. King, right side. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Wizards trail by 8. Johnson, the pass to Young. Young is doubled. And here's George. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. Shoots over King, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Johnson. 18 points for him.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Right against Johnson. Claxton with it. 10 points for him. Here's King. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And George gets it to go.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Pass to Claxton. Back to King. Here's Claxton. And stolen by Sarr. Knocked away. King with the steal to the inside. Young with the steal. George passes to Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Kick out to King. 6 on the shot clock, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Johnson outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Young. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising with such a tight game.
Here's King. Trae Young grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 4. Johnson kicks to Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Beers, he's checked in for Keyshawn George. Pass to Marks. Here's Coleman. He has 5. Inside, here's King. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. King's got 30 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Back to Young. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. 23 points in the game.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to King. Out to the wing. Here's Coleman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young passes to Johnson. And here is Johnson. He's got 10. Massey pulls it in. Massey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sarr against King. Pass to Massey. King against Sarr. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Young. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Coleman. He's got 5. Johnson over to help. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got 8 points.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
King against Young. Pass to Fear. Looking for Bassey. He gets it there. King with it, and Young picks him up defensively. King, the pass to Marks. Back to King. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Wizards. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
I think for Washington,
they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. Coleman, the pass to King. Here's Coleman. Pass to Bassey. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now, Fears. In the corner, George with it. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 5. Now, King. He's got 34. Right outside. There's the 3. They get it back. Bassey sinks that one from the post. Bassey's got his second basket of the game.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
George against Dort. Johnson outside. Five on the clock. Pass to Fear. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That one misses. And he nails the 3rd.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Now here's King. Barnes right side. And stolen by Song. Pass to Fear. King with the steal. They double him with George. And stolen by Fear. To take the lead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George, and they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Carlton Carrington's checked in for Washington.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Barnes the screen. King the pass to Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Camp. Carrington with the ball. A 3 ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here is King. Barnes, right side, and it's Barnes smacking it down.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Here's Fears. Johnson outside. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Wizards with the lead. Carrington finds Johnson. Now Johnson. Johnson with a screen on George. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
King outside. Here's Flanders. Offline with his three. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Sawyer. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
George is checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Carlton Carrington. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Now here's Johnson. Young outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Sarr sets the screen for George. Bangs home the trifecta.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Barnes screen on Young. King the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
King against Young. Johnson outside. The kick out to Young. In the corner, George with it. Launches a 3. Pelicans pull it in. King's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Flanders. New Orleans moving it around. King with it. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes smacking it down.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Wizards leading by 3. Young outside. Sarr sets the screen for Johnson. And he hits from 17.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Timeout called Pelicans. And the Pelicans making a change. Eibel's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Pelicans coach going over their plan during the last break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Claxton with the steal. And here is King. Here's Barnes. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young against King. Dort with the rebound. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Young against King. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. It's stolen by Dort. Here's King. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Now Johnson. It's stolen by Thibault. Now King. Barnes, screen on Young. Now here's King. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
And an intentional foul right there. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Johnson fires, and he can't stop the run as that misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So New Orleans wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Slim.
Like some money tonight. And again, I can be. Yeah, I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m. No stress. 2-3 that kick in, and 30 you feel you best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a look be the best. I'm looking at her, rehearse on it, turning to you. Now you start. My mind is it you, is it her? We brought to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's elite. I make it. Bon appetit when I feast. Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a finesse, especially in this cabaret Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you about to Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there, is this a room for me? Baby, do tell. Tell me, is you still love? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I lied to way before I had you right in someone's. But then again, I can be.
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scraped the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Like, did you get the memo? She eat that road to relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like it, let's do this. SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang details. On a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She too gone and she can't hear. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scraped the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Seen way too many ones, I'm about to throw some honeys. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's special with me. It's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your scene. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About you time, about you diamonds, you can get the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Cause you gotta know for your spot. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scraped the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Well, I sit down her way. She want it. No, no. She wanna go. No, no. She don't wanna go. No way.
The way we move, no separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation.